Good morning, my YouTube friends. Monica here with My Wow Style. Remember, God loves you. Today we're going to make some tomato basil soup. Let's get it done. I got my tomatoes from the garden in the sink. I'm getting ready to wash them. But I'm going to prep the onions and garlic and get them started right away. You want to go through and give your garlic a crush. Make sure you get all those flavors out of it. When you crush your garlic, it releases all the flavors out of it. But you want to let it rest for about 5 minutes before you actually put it into skillet. So let me get this done. We're going to start caramelizing these onions. That makes them super sweet. So we're going to start off on a pretty high heat, and then as they show some color, we're going to turn down the heat and caramelize them really nice. Let's get that done. I also got that garlic diced up, but we are not going to add it at this time. Now that these onions are starting to sweat pretty good, I'm going to add some salt to it so they can release some more liquid and start browning. I'll bring you back when we see some color. Okay, I got some really good coloring on my onions. If you don't have a non-stick pan like I do, just keep scraping the bottom of your pan and release all that browning on the bottom. That's called glazing, and that is absolutely good flavor. I'm going to add that garlic to it. And you only want the garlic in this for about 30 to 40 seconds. Just stir it around, and as soon as you can smell really good garlic flavor, you know that your garlic is done. Smells amazing. Okay, I am going to add my tomatoes. I got about 3.5 pounds of tomatoes here. And like I did with the onions, I'm going to add some salt to it, just so that salt will help releasing that juices out of it. Moisture on the bottom of that pan. I'm going to cover it so I don't lose any of that juice out of it, because I want it to start cooking down. I'll bring you back. Okay, it's been 10 minutes. We're going to check our tomatoes. That salt is starting to work on those tomatoes and releasing all these flavors. We're going to continue cooking it until these tomatoes are softer. Okay, it has been 10 minutes and these tomatoes are perfectly soft. To this, I'm going to add my basil. We are going to run this through the Vitamix. I'm going to let this basil cook in here for about 7 minutes. Okay, that basil is nicely wilted, so let's get it in the Vitamix. I'm going to turn the heat off for about 5 minutes and let it cool off so I don't burn myself. I'm just going to use a ladle. Okay folks, I forgot to tell you that when you are blending something that is boiling hot in your Vitamix, you'll want to take a dish towel and put it around your push wand. So that way that pressure from the hot does not explode that stuff all over you and burn you. So I already got that processed. It's nice and smooth. Let me see if you can see that. And then to this mixture that has cooled off quite a bit, I'm going to add a half a cup of half and half. Now you can omit this if you want to. You don't have to put milk in it. Or you could put nut milk of choice in it. It's your preference. So I'm just going to add that to it so it doesn't curdle when I heat it back up, and that'll keep your milk from curdling. So I'm going to switch these two items, and then I'm going to puree this, and then I'll bring you back. Okay, I just added that other blender of soup in with the half and half. I got it pureed really nice and smooth. Those Vitamixes really work well. I'm going to taste it. We did add salt to the onions and tomatoes when we were cooking it, but it's always good to taste it and see what else it needs. And like always, I usually add just a little bit more garlic salt to it. You could add pepper to it if you want to. It is absolutely amazing. That basil is fresh, so that basil taste just pops through. It's amazing and fresh tomato soup. You know that you grew it, you processed it, you made it, and you can enjoy this with your favorite grilled cheese sandwich, and it is so yummy. Really nice and thick, coats the spoon. Well, enjoy. I hope you get a chance to make this. I know probably a lot of you have an overabundance amount of tomatoes coming out of the garden right now. So try this. It's always refreshing this time of year when fall is in the air. Well, guys, as always, may God bless you. Have a great rest of the day. Okay, I had to come back and show you this soup. I don't know if you guys eat soup in a cup, but homemade tomato soup is absolutely the best. You've got to give it a try. Nothing like it. Enjoy the day.